Hello people and welcome to another tutorial. Today we are going to be DOSing a wireless network. For this you are going to have to find some clients that may interfere, such as network manager, DH client, WK supplicant, and daemon. So what we're going to do is that we're going to kill these clients by adding the command kill after airmon.sng, which is a process killer, and going to check for these processes and then proceed you to kill them. Now you will have to get a wireless adapter if you have a wireless card. That doesn't really help unless your directory for the computer or laptop is the main operating system, which should be Kali Linux or Linux, something of the kind of that. So what you're going to do now is that you want to shut it down. If you don't have a wireless adapter, I recommend you to get the Atheros AR92712.4 GHZ USB Wi-Fi wireless adapter from Z Security. This is the one I have. It's a plug and play one. If you don't want to particularly use that because it's too expensive, you could use another one, which is completely fine as long as it works. Now this could aid you in DOS attacking for reaching out longer distances. The more expensive, the higher quality will give you a higher distance of scanning, and also putting out uh, clients down. Okay, because it could reach farther. Now what you're going to do is that you want to put this into a specific mode and use the command iwconfig to put this mode that we have wanted into a monitor mode. Now we have to specifically do this in this particular app pattern because once you shut it down, then you can make changes. You cannot, as it is up, make changes, so you have to put it down and then make changes, and then it won't actually take effect unless you start it up, obviously. So as you can see here, we have now a monitor mode. Now we could do this is that we could use AirDump, a scanning tool for wireless networks, and then we are going to be checking your wireless adapter name, which can be checked by iwconfig. Then it will be the lower left part. It should specify itself quite blatantly. Now as you can see here, I'm just going to scan it for some processes here. I have what I wanted. I have the target that I want to attack in DOS. And I have the channel, and I also have the BSS ID. It's going to show you the power, the beacons, the data, and the channels, and the MB, and the encryption, and the cipher, the authentication, and the ESS ID. What's particularly important is the BSS ID, the power, which is the latency, the encryption, which is what you can break and crack, and the ESS ID. Now, the BSS ID and the ESS ID both can be used for authenticating a wireless network, to define it, rather per se. So now once you have that, we are now going to be creating a script because we have reconnaissance, what we want. We're going to create a window here. Use a select dash editor that you would like, and we are going to be naming our script and then defining it as a script with DOS sh. I'm going to name it DOS.sh, or DOS, I should say. And then we're going to define what shell we want to use. I'm going to use a bash shell, and I want it to infinitely loop and perform this shooting action. I want it to kill any processes that may regenerate and spawn one another. Now I want to shut down my wireless adapter. Now I want to turn it into monitor mode. This is pretty much already done, but when you do restart it, it is going to go back to default, and you obviously don't want that. And if you check kill it, it doesn't really matter. If there's something that's already dead, you're not going to kill it twice, so don't worry, it's not going to slow you down, or at least not much, not noticeably, when you're DOS attacking. Now you can change your MAC address. I recommend this because it will leave you to be anonymous. There's no reason for Ethernet interface. It's not an online attack. Once you have those, I am going to be now actually changing my channel to whatever channel you have, you can check this by using air.sng. Click an IW config, and then change your channel to whatever it is. It could be a pre-large number to even 14. So the target that I want is 1. Now what I'm going to do is that I want to now actually deauthenticate. This is going to close down all the clients from the wireless network that are not hardline connected. So I'm going to be using AirPlay. I'm specifying it here. It is going to be, what's the business ID? Well, all we know is I want to deauthenticate it however times you want. I want to deauthenticate it. I want to deauthenticate it about 4 times, however much your power you want. Mine's going to be 4 for efficiency and 4 anonymizing. Now what I'm going to do is that I want to specify the business ID. Define your DoS network name. Why is it? I want to delay it for 2 seconds by using sleep and then define the number. Now I'm done. I've created my script. Now we can deauthenticate. I'm going to save it and exit it, and I want to use Tmod to make it into a executable. So define your script right here. Once you have that, you can run the script. Catalytics is cap sensitive, so it is going to deauthenticate the SSID, and it's going to tell me what a new MAC address is. It's going to be deauthenticating. Now this is also useful for cracking aircrack passwords, or not aircrack passwords, the wireless network passwords. We're going to do that in a later episode, but that is for a tutorial to itself, and this is actually quite interesting. Deauthentication is required for actually getting a WPA handshake. Now, how is this WPA handshake acquired? Well, I will actually define that on the next episode of cracking. Just be in mind that this will be needed for deauthenticating WPA handshakes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We have successfully DoSed this client, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any questions, comments that you can put down below, I will successfully answer them. But until then, I will see you next time, and goodbye.